GCK King's Circle with Pastor Dr. W.F. Kumuyi.
It's so good to have you back here at the GCK King's Circle. My name is Paul, and with me here is
Mary. We are indeed very glad that you're here with us at the GCK King's Circle, where princesses, kings, and queens are nested, nurtured, and needed for royalty.
leading the GCK King's Circle is the convener, Dr. W.F. Kumuyi, a former university don and a lover of youth. He is a man who has taught and mentored thousands of youths that have become great in their various endeavors.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I once came across a statement from a renowned scientist, and it goes thus: that when you stop learning, you start dying.
Yes, that's true. Every invention or innovation that was birthed was the product of someone's incessant quest for knowledge. How much more we that identify as heirs of the Father. So, sit tight and stay tuned as Dr. W.F. Kumuyi comes on to share some key points on how to war against ignorance.
But just before that, let's listen to this musical interlude.
Who brings our chaos back into order? Who makes the orphans a son and daughter? The King of glory, the King of glory, who rules the nations with truth and justice, shines like the sun in all of its brilliance. The King of glory, the King above all kings.
That was a nerve-soothing music.
Absolutely.
Now it's time to listen to our mentor, Dr. W.F. Kumuyi.
Knowledge is at war with ignorance. There's ignorance everywhere. That's why we went to college. That's why we went to university. And the more you study, and the more you learn, and the more you get, and the more you imbibe, and the more you soak in that knowledge, we're fighting a war against ignorance. That's why we're going into technology, into research, into everything we're doing. We're fighting a war against ignorance and darkness. The inventors, scientists, the real researchers of our day, they're always thinking, they're always imagining. As Einstein said, that's the one who gave us the science of relativity. And he looked at the light and the speed of light. And he said, if I could be there, how will the world look like? You're going to find that those people that do not think of impossibility, that they go to the very moon and they conquer the skies. You'll not find them with the mediocres of the land and the people who identify themselves as different. What do? Number one, cut off all cords. The cord that ties them down. The cord that says, we're ignorant, but we're breathing. Is that not enough? You cut yourself off from all those cords. Number two, come out of the cage. I don't care how large your cage is. As long as you are inside that cage, you will not see far. But the eagle is not for the cage. Have you seen any student that will not read beyond the little, narrow textbook? Have you seen any citizen that will not listen to any news apart from the news in their locality? They think locally. They perform locally. Why? They're in the cage of their locality. But when you come out of the cage and there you soar above, you will see farther than you have ever seen. Number 3, confirm true, clear conversion. That comes from God through Christ. It takes hold of you and He looks at your life, and anything that is shakeable, He'll shake them out of your life. Spiritually, it will change you. Physically, it will change you. Morally, it will change you. And then visionary. You become a visionary. You will see more than you have ever seen. Number 4, cast off the corrupters. You know, there are people around us. But if you're going to distinguish yourself, doesn't matter where you are. A student, a worker, a professional, you'll discover if you're going to soar up like an eagle, you cast off the corrupters. Number 5, commit fully to daily climbing. Let today see you higher than where you were yesterday. Today, a little achievement more. Today, a little success more. Every day must see you improving and climbing up. And that takes a deliberate effort. Number 6, confide in the coach, captain. In the athletic world, we normally have those athletes. No matter how good an athlete is, he needs a coach. He needs a trainer. And he has a model of success already. And you watch him, and you look at how he plays the game of life. And you model your action, your thinking, and you model your desires as the desire of that coach. Number 7, continue with Christ the conqueror. Have you noticed somebody is studying while at school, and when he writes the final paper, maybe in a secondary school, he waits, he says, thank God I'm through. And the next 3 months, 6 months, he said, I'm waiting. Is waiting in idleness. No matter how much time you have lost, today we can start afresh. Are you there? I said no matter how much time I've been wasted and lost, today we can start anew. Lord, I pray you touch, transform, take everyone from where they are to where they will be. Add something positive to every life, to lift them higher than they were the previous day, in Jesus' name. Meet all their needs, solve their problems, heal their sicknesses, break every yoke, destroy the works of the devil, put the joy of heaven in their lives, and the strength and the power and the might to climb up, to go up, to achieve more, do in every life.
I am certain you are charged up for greatness. Remember, set yourself up for mindset challenges. Learn something novel every day and beat ignorance to the chase.
Become a world changer for Christ.
We believe that you've been impacted. Pastor Dr. W.F. Kumuyi will love to hear from you. Please visit our social media platforms and don't forget to join us on the next episode of GCK King's Circle.